Okay. I don't know why it decided that my mic didn't exist, but hello, everybody. Okay, I can be heard. Yay. Uh, yeah. I guess repeat. Thank you, Razim, for the subscription, and your burrito emojis are cute. How is everybody's Sunday? And patron doodles we're doing. They're mostly colorings today, which is amusing. Just kind of randomly happened. I think that's all I said before I noticed that my mic wasn't working. Let's start with the two that are not colorings, or at least the 1.5 that are not. Hello, Palmer. How are you? Okay. You can't believe they're remastering The Last of Us Part 2? I mean, I can. They, like, did that with the first one twice. I don't know. It's more money if you just do a remaster, I guess. Part 2 wasn't even that good. I mean, I have no actual stakes in it because I didn't like Part 1, so I didn't even bother playing Part 2. But that's not necessarily what I've heard. There's heard a lot of contention about it. Yeah, I also tended to prefer the more colorful, quote-unquote, kiddie stuff that Insomniac and Naughty Dog made rather than their more adult affair. I still have to play the old Rayman games, or rather, the ones that I feel like playing. You haven't finished a Spyro game, a Crash Bandicoot game, or a Rayman game? The only one you played was the bad Game Boy Advance like crossover game. Yeah. I don't think I'd go back and replay Rayman 1 at all, just because of what I've heard about it. I might end up replaying Rayman's 2 and maybe 3. I think those are the 3D ones. Yeah. There'll be a new 2D one in the old style. What's wrong with Rayman Origins? That's actually another soundtrack I could play. Oof. Well, have a good night's sleep, Sigil. Thrilling update. Fixed your dishwasher, but somehow knocked out a living room power. Oops. You flipped a circuit breaker or something? Hello.
切ない塊巻き込んでくっついてあやか固まって星降る街で今宵二人結ばれるの頭にまんまで必要なすまき込み頭にまん I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the sky. To you. I'm so in love with you. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I need you to feel me. I wanna word you up into my life.
Guess who forgot what day it was?
To make single star
Me.
in the sky.
It's why I'm late.
To you.
Yeah.
It wasn't Father this time.
Yeah, but-
It was I, Dio.
Yada yada dasa.
Yeah. Anyways, what's going on? What are we doing?
We're doing patron art doodles at the moment.
Didn't we do this already?
No, we do those. This is once every month.
Fuck, I thought we already did them for this one.
We did the free art one.
Oh, I didn't know there were multiple.
Yeah, there are two.
Wow, well, you know what? Yeah.
I do one at the beginning of the month that is open to anybody, where I just draw a free doodle. And then halfway through the month, I do a patron thing for my highest tier patrons, where they ask me to draw something, and I draw it, or color it. If it
Okay,
is
happened.
coloring a previous
Happened.
thing.
The bad deja vu right now, so I'm not gonna like wait for this to pass. Ugh. I hate it. Aliens is getting a 4K release. Oh shit.
But yeah. I'm still... Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim memes. I saw that came out on Netflix.
Yep, I've also seen similar things.
And apparently it might actually be worth checking out, because it's not just like an animated adaptation of the source material. It's like doing its own thing.
Oh shit. What is this? Kind of Ghost in the Shell? Just a thing that does its own thing in the story with the characters instead of just the same story? Wow.
It's like a franchise continuation, not a remake, reboot, remaster, according to Palmer. So yeah, like actually something kind of interesting.
Again, what is this Ghost in the Shell bullshit? I didn't know we lived in a world where good things could happen.
We get one good thing per year.
Bitchin'. Finally. Street Fighter 6. Also, I saw Alex's message. Is it actually that close to Thanksgiving already? Is Thanksgiving gonna happen?
Yeah, that happens next week.
When next week?
Thursday. It's always on a Thursday.
Oh, it's always on the third. Right.
It's on the third Thursday of the month.
Look, I tune out so fucking hard for Thanksgiving, like particularly that I don't even remember that people celebrate that.
You and commercial marketing, the same. They're just like, yes, thanks. Halloween's over. It's time for Christmas, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I just don't like Thanksgiving because it's a fucking sham. So, it's like, what if you got together with your family and celebrated fucking Columbus Day? Like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, what is it that I won't believe? Because let me tell you, there's a lot that I believe.
Yes, the day before Black Friday. Yeah.
Fat Tuesday. Wait a minute. I love me some Mardi Gras.
A day to pack small meal to eat out in the cold in a line. The official Avatar accounts have been shilling NFTs of the alien planet's creatures. You know how mad I am? Unbelievably so. It took me a second to remember that you're referring to the other Avatar, and I was briefly also incensed because I'm like, no, not Avatar: The Last Airbender and NFTs. That would be horrible. But yeah, it being the other Avatar, I completely believe it, and have no strong opinions because it's not a good show, movie, whatever.
Yeah, I had to be with Dive on this one, and you as well. I can believe it. Like, it just seems like that property that people would do that for, Like, it's not a good thing, but whatever makes money. It makes people think they can just, like, grift more money out of people. Non-fungible.
Well, of course fans are not happy about it. Like, no one likes NFTs. And, like...
No, tech bros do.
We all thoroughly told them they were stupid, like, a year ago, and they're mostly dead. But, like, that doesn't stop a grift. It just makes it annoying.
So, but you gotta get in on the ground floor. You're gonna make lots of money.
Again, I feel like I just need to pull up that one, like, 30-second ad. I forget who it was from, where he's like, NFTs makes them watch the Dan Olsen video. Thank you for wasting my time. What were we talking about? AI? It's like,
yeah, no, that was a man-carrying thing.
Yeah, man-carrying thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Kaho Shibuya is streaming.
You can't preach this message of environmentalism and do this. I mean, you can when the message is hollow.
Because it's like you gotta remember, like when the Lorax movie came out and they started pushing like these cars.
Oh yeah, he was like, they had the Lorax like sponsoring Toyota or some shit.
Yeah. Like, I love that. I love when things just when capitalism, and just like, hey, you know, let's completely bypass the message of whatever we're talking about. Like all the fucking like real life Squid Game shit, or it's just you just can't
Yeah.
function.
探し見つめてる透き通る月だけが踊る闇の中解き放つ宝石で空を染めてゆく太陽の涙だけきらりこぼれてる寄り添いながらあなたを見つめそう指先だけでロリを転がしながら教えてほしい重ねて
I mean, yeah, it's not Disney, but like,
But it could be.
I know. Is it not Disney? I mean, I know Disney has some connection to it because they built the whole theme park about it. Which, again, one of the most baffling decisions they've made.
Could just be like a distributor thing. Let me see. Avatar. The Avatar.
Oh yeah, it was part of Fox.
Yeah, 20th Century Studio.
God, that was a merger that shouldn't have gone through.
Right. Right. Disney bought out all the people. You gotta remember, they did that. They did that thing where it was like, hey, we have aliens now. We're not gonna release the main version of this film on all our streaming services. We're just gonna release the theatrical version, even though no one really watched the theatrical version since like 1990. But don't worry, we got it for you. The special edition? Fuck you. Yeah, I feel bad about this because, like, I'll state for the record what my stance is vis-a-vis, like, at least this whole, like, Avatar thing. Like, I feel like I never mean to just, like, continue to, like, kick at Palmer, but, like, it keeps happening. Where it's just like, I saw Avatar a long time ago, I didn't think it was anything special. But, like, I know you like it, and that you think its messages are strong or whatever, and that it's like an enduring story that deserves to still exist. Yeah, no. I'm trying. I'm trying not to pull the trigger. my finger is cramping up. But honestly, this is, you know what, I can justify it. This is all karmic revenge for the Krona hatred. Yeah, that's how it is.
It makes me sound like...
Just gotta think about the rest. Anyway, I am now officially about to be out of a couple Terry's chocolate oranges that I was able to finally find. And now I'm sad because I need these, but they're very rare.
Okay, let's... Warenimal wanted for their request for this month to be coloring this pick. So that's what we'll be doing.
I love when color happens. in other news, I remember I saw in my continuing like experience of YouTube, just trying to like offer me up like weird right-wing content for some reason. There was one random video I saw just come up, a very eye-catching little thumbnail about how it's like, and it's just like, oh, YouTube's coming for me. They're banning me for no reason, and it's, you know, that kind of complain shit. So I'm just like, well, let's see the reason. And I click on their channel, and you want to know what their channel was?
A bunch of hate.
It was, and I shit you not, literally nothing but reactions to anti-woke video. So like, you laugh, you lose, look at the silly wokes challenges. That was it. That was it. Every single, like, that was all he did. One is, we need to go back in time and, like, unelect Trump.
Yeah.
Keep all this happening.
I'm sure 50% of Americans will change their mind. I mean, what you could easily do is also just go back and change, because, again, it doesn't even have to necessarily be like you have to change anything, just, you know, have our election system work, because, like, popular vote, Hillary won that election. But, what the people actually want is irrelevant.
You know, it's just like, that's how the Patriots do it.
Yep, because now that we've gotten through MGS2, that's just on the topic of things now.
Yeah.
Fucking Patriots. If only Corona killed him, if he ever even had it. No, he had the coronavirus. It got him hospitalized.
Was it a publicity stunt to make people think he was cool and could survive coronavirus? Knowing Trump, it was equally likely that he just had the dick samples. Ugh.
塊できたら出かけましょう路地裏をブラブラ散歩をしませんかほら窓の外
Hmm.
The song name. This is Cherry Tree Times from the Katamari Damacy OST.
Anyway, the real issue, I guess not issue, but like, thing I've been thinking about for a while is, so you know that when Alex gets started on MGS3,
Yeah.
he's gonna pick the I like MGS2 starting option.
We have to not let him.
He's gonna do it
Yeah.
because he's just being honest. Fucking Rykov, man. I do love it. I love that it blinks.
Yeah, like, again, to just kind of repeat what you had mentioned the other day is, yeah, how well MGS2 has aged.
Yes, it absolutely has. Because, like, a lot of what it was, doing not only was it like obviously one of the first ones to do at the time, but like it did it better than a lot of what would come later.
Yeah.
Like again, we're talking about like the commentary on like you're playing a video game. Like it's like because it handles it subtly. I mean, like I guess there's some aspects of it where it's like not so subtle, but like it winds up being a little more balanced than like Bioshock Infinite or whatever,
Yeah.
or hell Bioshock in general, like the first game, because like that one, there was the whole like, oh, see, you kept having to do the objectives because the man kept saying, would you kindly, and it's like the video game when the developers do the thing and you have to do it. Like, I guess like MGS2 has its like equivalent to that, but no one's ever like, I don't know, neither one really spells it out, but like, for me it was something where it was like obvious enough, like when you know that's kind of what it's doing, that you could see like play MGS2 and like anytime they mention VR, just replace that with video game or the first game,
Yeah.
And it's like, you see, you get it, but like, it's not like overdone unless you know, I guess, that's what they're doing. Which if you don't, then it's just, it works in universe. On like an in-universe level, it's just like, yeah, the people being raised on VR and they're not real soldiers, and that's a problem. And then it's like, oh no, he is a real soldier, but that's more of a problem. Because he was a child soldier.
Whoops.
He had to eat gunpowder and watch Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Which, to be fair, there's at least, like, probably one group of incels out there that would do that on purpose for free. You like the vaguely chibi-ish, but not completely chibi-ish look.
It's a solid art style.
I mean, I guess. I've never been too into it personally. Uh, Alan Wake 2 releases Update 12.
What?
Alan Wake 2 releases Update 12, I guess.
Okay.
Gotta have a lot up. Monarch Legacy of Monsters takes the Watchmen approach to lore, which I don't know what that means, but that's a powerful phrase.
Like, what, I'm trying to, like, what? What the fuck does,
Yeah, I like you wrap your head around it.
like, that feels like they're just saying two words that are popular, lore and Watchmen, and throwing them together as if they make sense together.
Right, like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, like the Watchmen approach. But what flashbacks? Like everything does that. A fucking in-universe, or is it like the comics? And it's like, oh, there's like in-universe like articles or whatever, or like books that you can read between like chapters. Because I don't know how like a TV show or movie or whatever can do that, but like I guess there's a way. You know what, yeah, since this is such a fucking mind bender, I'm gonna go ahead and actually look at that article and see what the fuck that means. Now it's on Polygon. Okay. The rise of franchise-first pop culture has made what was previously a genre stumbling block into everyone's problem: exposition. Specifically the stuff we call lore. When every show or movie has to connect to something else, those connections aren't always graceful, especially when you need to work in how your villain was in the Amazon with your mom when she was researching spiders right before she died. Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Apple TV Plus' extremely good mystery thriller, based on Legendary Pictures' Monsterverse, deftly dances around every major pitfall modern mega franchise has happily done into. The series packs the frame with fascinating little details that unobtrusively build out the world of the show without having characters explain much of anything. It's thoughtful in its visual design in a way that recalls HBO's Watchmen. I see. Another show full of extensive references to a prior work, carefully building out a story that stood on its own. The similarity is more than superficial. Both shows are very interested in the background construction of a political and cultural apparatus predicated on one massive divergent event in history. Both shows have clearly had writers do a ton of mapping out the ways in which their fictional worlds were similar and the ways in which they diverge, and instead of having characters cite endless factoids that are served by a wiki, they merely depict the characters living in that world. It's for the viewer to notice the ways in which it is different. The early episodes of Monarch are filled with details like this. Passengers on a commercial flight are sprayed down by men in hazmat suits after an international trip. Airline corridors have clearly marked Godzilla evacuation routes, and installations of military weaponry stand ready for another Titan appearance. This couple shows noteworthy focus on human drama of two siblings whose father kept them from each other. Gives Monarch a thematic richness that surprises and delights. If the big cacophonous Monsterverse movies use their kaiju as a metaphor for humanity's disregard of the planet on a grand scale, then Monarch personalizes that devastation, not just by showing what it's like to try and adhere to normalcy after surviving a spectacular catastrophe, but in showing how the men and women who chased these monsters over generations shattered their families to pursue their reckless work, and a work that would in turn shatter the planet. Monarch is less openly about thorny, difficult topics than Watchmen was. You won't find, for example, provocative explorations of race in America, but that doesn't mean it's not a show for these times. Much like Watchmen found new relevance in its revisitation of a comic book in 1986, Monarch finds depth to plumb in a haphazard cinematic universe that was jury-rigged around Gareth Edwards' 2014 Godzilla remake. In it, we can see a consideration of humanity's struggles to navigate a collective disaster, a casual reflection of our inability to solve great crises without militarism, and the way institutions warp fear of collapse into an excuse to control more of our lives. The story may be set in 2015, but few genre shows feel more 2023. There we go.
But yeah.
Learn more about Watchmen drama series. It's easy or hard to write about TV shows. I don't know, is it easy or hard to write about anything? Just if you can make thoughts come to mind and come out on paper.
Yeah.
I think to a certain degree, a lot of it's got to be like publications allowing like there's probably like a thing for different publications for writers to have to like have like a quota of like articles they produce in like a month or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But they, I don't know. I mean, this probably would depend on the publication, but like it's possible that some like don't have like a specific thing that like the articles are supposed to be about, so long as they fall under whatever the overall like just like media analysis or whatever of a lot of companies, you know, like video games and movies or whatever. That's it. So you can just kind of go with anything. And if that's the case, then I wonder if it isn't like a system where they're kind of like weaponizing like ADHD, where it's just like if the writer feels compelled, you know, they just happen to be doing something in their lives that makes them want to like geek out and like talk about some shit, then they can just put that shit into an article and put it into their quota. Yeah. Because that whole thing was just like, oh damn, I was watching this show and it had world building elements worked in like naturally instead of being like talked about by characters. I kind of like that. Let me just put a few more words on there and make it an article. There.
Yeah. I read a similar one the other day, which was talking about the new Persona game and how it's like one person who's queer. It's like, Persona's usually painfully bad about this, so I went into the latest one afraid it would be painfully bad about this, and it surprisingly wasn't.
It was painfully good about this.
It was okay. It has this one sequence where there's like an imagine spot, where people are like, you're imagining like, your ideal wedding, and some character asks you, who here in this group would you want to marry? And you can pick the male or the female or the male options, and it just treats that normally and doesn't like make fun of you if you pick one of the goods.
Oh, that is. Yeah, like, you know, awards for basic decency, but like, it is not terrible.
Yeah. Especially when we compare it to what Persona 5 has in its base game.
Sexual assault. When are we gonna progress like far enough into like time where like enough time has passed where what like when's it gonna be like where enough time has passed where we can like officially have like Persona whatever pop culture enthusiasts go back and like analyze and like reinterpret the trans representation in Catherine. When's that gonna happen? I want that.
I mean, that has already happened. I've seen people like analyze Catherine and be like, what the fuck?
Well, because I'm saying, because like at first, it was like, oh, this is an interesting addition, and then it was like, oh, this is bad. I didn't do it very well, and then it was like, well, no, that's just like you're getting conflated with like the villain, and then it was like, yeah, but still, like it's still not super like done very well. So it's like, when's the next one where it goes back to being good? I want that.
Oh, well, that didn't happen because then they released Catherine Full Body. They remade it and released it. And they added another trans character who's done even worse. Sort of.
Shit.
It's very Japan about it. Basically, because you know how that one adds Q Catherine? Because they just did that, and then we're cowards and just call her Rin.
Yeah.
She is trans. Functionally, it's where you get to put the fun asterisks on it because we gotta be fucking weird about this shit.
Yeah. What do they do? Like, which one of their gender things is it?
She is an angel/alien. They kind of conflate the two. So aliens are angels, and they are an angel. And apparently, all angels, when they have a human form, have a quote male human form, but that doesn't really stop Catherine from just choosing to present as female. But also she's like amnesiac and kinda never really clarifies that.
And I'm assuming like they use like she, her pronouns and such.
I believe so, yes, once. So like they use she, her pronouns. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so like they treat her with like the pronouns is all fine, but they also do the scene where like I don't remember the exacts, but it's like one of the more gross kind of transphobic reveals that she is trans.
Oh, is it one of those like you have to go into the showers and it's like you penis what? Like one of those.
Something like that, and the main character Vincent has
right, the other movie.
Yeah, has the very like freaking out a lot about this response.
That's a bit weird, but okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I don't think he hits her, but he might have actually like hit her because
what?
Yeah, throw in some fucking assault in there.
Throw in some trans panic, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of extremely bad. And the other thing that's extremely bad, I just remembered. That's really really fucking bad. With the first trans character, Erica.
Yeah.
So on top of adding Q Catherine, they also added at least two new endings, one for each of the other Catherines. Where basically what happens if you try to romance them, but you've gone in on the complete opposite end of the chaos order spectrum.
Yeah. Okay.
And for like super chaos C Catherine, it's kind of whatever weird thing where you ask to date her, she realizes that you're a piece of shit, dumps your ass, becomes like super rich and famous with 1,000 people like constantly like trying to woo her, and that's just that ending more or less. And I think Vincent's still chasing her, and she's like kind of into the chase, but is like upfrontly still being kind of cold. Yeah. It's weird and whatever. The C Catherine ending,
right,
with the demon. If you do the the wholesome order version with that,
yeah,
she travels back in time to when Vincent was in high school, so that they can become high school sweethearts and that way they can have a healthy, like, normal relationship. And it creates an alternate timeline where everything is better and everyone's happier. And
Wow. Oh, no.
as a product of this, the character Erica in this new timeline has not
No.
transitioned.
No. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god, why? Oh, that's not good. Oh. It's like almost funny, it's so bad.
Yeah.
You just go back in the past and put in like a demon there. You realize that like having a dick ain't so bad actually. How's that for a moral?
Yeah, it's just... again, it's one of those like, oh no, you made this just worse.
Yeah, holy
Like,
shit.
they did the thing that Atlas does with all their updated re-releases, where they just
Yeah,
make
make things worse.
make things worse.
Why do they so routinely do that? It's just like, hey, we have ideas for new content. Who cares about that? Do you have any ideas for new content that will just actively make the experience shittier? Oh yeah, definitely. Put that shit in, we're re-releasing the game.
Gotta make sure those themes are muddled as shit, yo.
Like, it's weird because that's so consistent with Atlas. Like, it's not just like once that's happened, it's like routinely they'll make an update to a game and it's just objectively worse than the prior version.
Yeah.
Why? I really like this.
I probably want the eyes first, so...
Who harmed them? And was it Shinzo Abe? Probably.
I mean, it's you... The issue is almost always... Like, granted, like... this doesn't fully explain the one I just gave, because that's just an extra special layer of what the fuck were you thinking. But, like, usually what mostly goes wrong is when they're updated re-release, they just add more fan service
Yeah.
of some flavor, which usually contradicts the themes of the story.
Yeah, but like... Come on. Like that, like you said, that doesn't even fall into that. Like, that's just, like, weirdly mean-spirited.
Yeah, that's,
You're like, maybe you shouldn't have a vagina.
yeah, that's... We don't know what trans people are, and we're not gonna do any fucking research or give zero shits. Especially given, you know, the original game already had a lot of criticism about how it handled it. Which was very messy in a, like, what are we doing kind of way. And we have decided to double down. But yeah, that's part of the other thing, is also doubling down on criticisms.
Vagina! More like vagina, hun. Okay? Mm. They should have just, like, instead of any of what they did, they should have just made, like, a more easily accessible Ishtar route.
Yeah.
It's done that. Instead of having to fucking play the game like 8 million times on hard or whatever and getting perfect scores.
Yeah, and then it also carries the other very frustrating thing, because it contains that, which is bad, and, like, I don't want to, like, support a game that has that kind of shit in it. But, like, the rest of the game is also, like, really fun and good. In a way where it's like, I like what it's doing and want to see a better version that gets rid of the problems.
Again, that's another thing with Atlas, where it's like, they have this uncanny ability to, like, actively want to make games that, like, discuss, like, real, actual, like, social issues, and, or, like, a real, actual social environment, and, like, things that happen therein, and then they fucking talk it up.
Yeah. Because again, it's like the part of them that wants to talk about social issues is clearly in contrast with whatever part wants to just make fan service.
Yeah. And yeah, Palmer, that's definitely the number one
that
you will hear from everyone if you try to argue this point. Where it's like, hey, I think that, like, Atlus's games could be a little, like, you know, less shit in the social context, and then they'll always be like, yeah, well, it's made for Japanese people, and they're more woken based than you are, or less woken, more based than you are, so, like, obviously, they're just better, their culture's superior, and you just don't understand.
When it's like, you know, gay people exist in Japan. Trans people exist in Japan.
Not to them. You know, Japanese people are unwoke. Woke, perhaps. I don't know. Point is, yeah, no, they're gonna, you still are just like, hey, if gay people want to get married, you gotta be outside the country, and then we won't recognize it except in Kyoto.
They have healthcare, but not exactly woke. No, yeah, it is bad.
Yeah, most countries have healthcare, that's true. If anything, really, they're just bending over backwards to just be like, please come to Kyoto. They're running out of money. They're going to go bankrupt. Also, anyway, Jesse, have you seen the new Hiffle?
Oh no, I did not know there was a new one.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty alright.
I'll have to check it out.
Tally sent you the request on the Discords.
Oh, don't worry. Okay.
I love the Discords. That's actually why I don't. The Discord's cringe. Discords is the nice. I don't know. The Discords, like, can barely handle a stream. Yeah, holy shit, why did you do that? Like, even I would only do that very rarely. Like, the last time was probably a couple days ago. I was up until, it's probably past 7, because, like, I was having bad stomach cramps, and, like, I couldn't get to sleep. So like that was like forcing the itching. Oh, I see. You were up because you were having a good time. You fucking people with like positive experiences that can get you through the day. Ass.
When you say that as if that isn't something that we've done before, Vincent.
Look, I miss the past. I'm becoming a Republican. Why can't the good old days be the only days? We need to kill everyone different from us. Something, the rumbling, I don't know.
God damn it.
Look, this joke only ends like one way.
Just like the ending of Attack on Titan.
80%. Which I cannot wait for that to finish up in terms of localization, so that I can watch the whole thing in English, and that'll be a fun experience. You're not prepared for the rumbling joke? Oh yeah, definitely. No one was ever prepared.
That's like half of Vincent's humor is just the rumbling joke.
It's my coping mechanism for having to have been on Titanfolk for so long.
You really did do that to yourself.
Yeah, no, and it was absolutely to myself. I'm just like, oh no, there's enough people. I now just like know that there are enough people out there who are actually just such completely unself-aware fascists that like this is unironically the solution to them for like problems is just, well, if everyone else dies, that's pragmatic. That's practical usage. One of my favorite like little bits from there was I remember like this will stick with me too, like this individual like sentence for a long time. But there was one of the more consistent piece of shit fascists was going off one time about, you know, obviously not liking all the people who are like trying to maybe suggest that like genocide is like a bad thing. And I'll never forget, like, the way he phrased it was just like, yeah, a lot of people on here are kids. They're too young to know that guilt fades eventually. And it's like, what does this mean? Are you trying to say that when you just get old enough, like, you just stop giving a shit about if you've, like, murdered people? Like, it's like, who cares about that? I'm too old. There's just, like, an age limit on guilt. On just, like, regret.
I mean, there is if you're emotionally dead inside.
Oh, new master missions. What are they? Defeat 3 Saber Caster class servants, 3 Archer Lancer class servants, 3 Rider Assassin class servants. 40 fucking enemies and 15 enemies with the Earth attribute. Shit. Oh no, they borrowed him. It's absolute beans.
The barification of Lucas Lee was insane in this show. Oh yeah, that's one of the X's. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be the actor guy. I think.
The second one then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the weird musical guy at the beginning. I don't even know what job he had. He just came in on a musical number.
Yeah, job.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel like someone who had a job.
True. The opening guy, the actor, the vegan, Matthew Patel. Yeah. The vegan, the ninja lesbian, the twins, because we needed to fill out this 7 theme, and then Gideon.
I like how you're like trying to like put out all the names here, and the twins are still the twins. You know, that's how it is with them. Oh, I need cast the boss. Who has cast the boss for me?
Kyle and Ken.
Kylo Ren. There, see? We can all just put words together. Casting something. I bring caster wise. I bring Anastasia. The answer is yes, always. Kino on the shoe market. Remember that one time when the PNGs broke and I showed up as Medea?
Yeah, that did happen.
That's pretty funny. Shit. Guys. Ranking. Metal Gear Solid games. Let's see the rankings. Interesting. He put MGS3 at number 2 and said that it cuts out most of the anime bullshit that's in the other ones.
I mean,
that's one of the statements where it's just like, it initially hit me and I was like, what are you talking about? But now I'm just like I'm thinking for a minute. I'm like, you know, it kind of does.
I guess, because, like, there is a degree of anime bullshit that's just in MGS2 that's not in 3 at all.
Yeah.
And I guess, but the thing is, I don't really, like, it's kind of not in 4, but it also kind of is in 4. But also,
look, it's Raiden. It's Raiden every time. Raiden just brings the anime with him. Even though, to be fair, in MGS2, he wasn't really the one providing most of the anime bullshit. Like, that was really the villains.
yeah.
But, like, his presence still, like, facilitated it.
I
feel
love-
because, like, nothing else will ever have that repeated feat of Solidus just, like, taking out 3 rays with 1 gun.
Yeah.
But that's just obscene. Yeah, just P90 harder. Real. He fucking spun that bitch around before he shot Olga right in the goddamn face. Follows it up with just like, I'm so sad that I can't have, like, children or a legacy. Jack, I'm just the victim here. You have to understand. Let me kill you for your nanos. I wanted to take our freedoms back. That was why I murdered a woman who just wanted her child to live. It sucks that there is at least like a not insignificant contingent of people who, at least as of like the modern day, certainly believe that secretly he was in the right completely the whole time.
Wait, who?
Solidus.
I mean, he wasn't.
Yeah, but no, it's like, oh, listen, that's the twist in MGS2, that he's not really the villain, it's the Patriots.
I mean,
It's like the two things can be true.
like, yeah, like, the Patriots are the villains because he's their puppet. Like, they set him up to be the thing you have to fight. And the problem with the Patriots, as I mentioned yesterday when we played it, is that they're really good at making themselves the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, there's this crazy madman that we created and helped provoke and set up. You need to stop him!
He's gonna shoot a nuke unless you get him to go away. Which, I mean, like, realistically, like, it's supposed to be in, like, 2009, like, he would not have won any fans or followers from like the greater Manhattan area for disconnecting all of their electronics.
Yeah.
That would not have happened. Would have been a bunch of people really fucking sauced up that their Wi-Fi is gone forever. Could you imagine, like, your fucking electricity goes out, you come outside, there's like a billion other, like, just everyone else in the entire city is, like, having the same thing, like, where'd all the electricity go? And then, like, this fucking, like, one-eyed tentacle man just, like, stands up on, like, a podium somewhere and is like, people, I have freed you from electronic devices. I have allowed you the joy of touching grass. Like someone would just shoot him.
Yeah. It is comical how inept his attempt to defy the Patriots was.
And it is the president, though. True. Yeah, that makes it even better. Could you imagine, like, you just seeing, like, the fucking... like, the last president who just resigned, except he's wearing goddamn metal tentacles and has a couple katanas on it. He's just like, no, listen, I've freed you. You're free now. You don't understand. This was what it took to be free. Ignore it. Like, this is like the world wherein everything went according to his plan, I guess. So it would just be like, ignore the weird floating mech island over there shooting nukes at people. Don't worry about that. Those guys are whatever. Don't worry about that.
Well, remember, like, his, like, super, like, his super chess master, like, 5 steps removed plan was that once he would have Arsenal and GW, he would use that to figure out who the Wise Man Council is, and then go kill them. Like, that's how he'll defeat the Patriots.
Right, but again, in the meantime, he was gonna have like Fortune and Dead Cell fucking just like take Arsenal gear and shoot a couple hydrogen bombs off before the Patriots stopped them.
Yeah.
So, like, he's literally just like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. He's, like, on his secret mission to, like, kill the Patriots, but, like, also, you know, like, I'm creating the real Sons of Liberty, and then just simultaneously there's just this, like, weird giant warship out in the bay just nuking everything. Just like, don't worry about that lady over there with the bombs. She's fine. She's just really sad.
She was really sad, though.
Like, you don't understand. Like, really sad.
My entire TL is just Luca Lee's chest. Okay. Okay. Xylophone sounds. Yep. I mean, that's Rayman Origins for you.
Raidmans. Oh god.
Yeah?
It's a new Walking Dead game.
God. Love the genre of fan art where it starts off happy looking and becomes very sad or depressing. All the comments are like, why would you do this to me?
Sure. And people just, they're not ready for sadness. We have to teach them that, you know what? They need to be.
I mean, the Homestuck epilogues.
Okay, well, they don't need to be that ready.
I mean, yeah, I'm just like... That's what that was, more or less.
That is what that was, yes. No, that's true.
They have to learn pain, one might say.
Naruto. That's the Naruto reference? I didn't know Naruto invented the concept of pain.
Well, it has a character named Pain, I think.
Well, that's just silly. Pain, the only character named Pain is in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, there we go. I
And
saw
he
that.
has bees! Okay? Is there anyone in Naruto that has bees? No. QED. We're done here.
Yeah, so I'm curious what aspects... Because, like, Alex has already mentioned that there are a couple things that he is already aware of about 3.
Yeah.
Which, it sounds like he's seen at least one of Ocelot's silly revolver scenes.
Good. He needs to. Wait, so Shino has bees? So there are Naruto bees. That's like canon.
Oh yeah, Killer Bee? Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, he has a monster inside him. It's like a weird octopus thing.
Well, that's not a bee.
It might also be a bee.
No, octopus and bee are dissimilar. Listen. If there's no one who can just say the word Tommy gun and then have a bunch of bees assemble into the shape of a Tommy gun in their hands and then disperse to reveal that there is now a Tommy gun in their hands, then like what is even the point?
But apparently there's no anime bullshit in MGS3.
Yeah, no, not at all. No, excuse me while I get my Tommy gun. I can almost feel it now, where it's like he's gonna continue. Alex is gonna continue to perform many murders, but he might try to spare the pain on principle.
God, his sorrow fight's gonna be comedy.
I did tell him, because I felt the need to do so. Last night after you left, I did tell him. I didn't tell him how, but I did tell him that cannibalism was technically possible in MGS3. I didn't tell him how you can do it, but I wanted to bait the hook for him, so let him know, like, hey, you can technically be a cannibal. Because that's something that'll come up during the sorrow fight if you do it. It's the guy trundling at you like, you ate me! It's like, look, man, sometimes your stamina matters more than the sanctity of the corpse, okay? Just saying. I'm glad that Kashima put that in, but I'm kind of sad that he didn't just put in just straight up regular cannibalism, like you can just eat people you kill. I was like, that'd be cool. You know?
No.
Well, no, come on, that's like a perk in like one of the Fallouts. Just eat the dead. Gotta do it. It's recycling, Jesse.
It's like, look, we don't... Like, there's already a ton of allegations Big Boss has to deal with. A cannibal does not need to be added to his list.
Look, well, the problem with that is that he has to deal with these allegations because they're true. Which that would also include the cannibalism. Don't make me remind you that he fucking ate some of the ashes in 5. He really is just about that life.
He really is the hunger.
That's just fucked up. He really, yeah.
That's what his Cobra code name would be.
Oh, yeah, no fucking doubt. Guy just needs to know how everything tastes. Which can almost empathize. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, something might look tasty. But then I can be reminded very quickly that you can't just have anything because, like, you know, I had that experience with the fucking hard-boiled egg that one time where it's just like, I'll try that, and I put it up to my face, and then like every fucking like cell in my body is just like, you will not eat this, and I'm just like, I will not eat this. Oh, because I also already told him also last night that like 3 is going to be a bit difficult trying to get like as many like codec conversations as possible because it has like maybe the absolute most, you know, and
Yeah.
it'd be unrealistic to expect him to constantly hold up gameplay for like 18 hours of talking to Major Zero, but like gotta at least get him to get the paramedic call about the bioluminescent mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
That one's so fucking good. Just, there is no feasible way that these be charged or batteries. Oh, okay, no, they do. Because you believe it to be so. Even from an early age, Big Boss was skilled at manifesting. I say early age, I'm trying to remember, how fucking old is he in fucking 3 again? Was he like 20 something, or... He's not like in his 30s or anything, right? Or was he at that point?
He might be in his 30s.
I just when he was like younger than like Snake and MGS. But I could be wrong about that.
Because like, the thing is, because like Peace Walker and 5 both take place like 10 years off from him from that game each. So like, Peace Walker is in the 70s and he's like got really strong 40s energy in that one.
That's true. That is true. Actually, because right, and then they... Well, then again, this is one of those ones that is like recursive and is like comes back around to just writers can't do math. But there was the bit in 2 where Liquid was like, father was in his 50s when his cells were taken, which just could not have been the case.
Look, Liquid doesn't know how genetics work. I don't trust him with basic math.
Oh, come on, he does. Like, sometimes you get the dominant, you get the dom genes, and you get the sub genes, okay? And he's a hardcore submissive little slut. It's fine. He knows what he is.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he knows what he is without actually knowing what he is.
Incidentally, I have to wonder, now that he's possessing, Liquid's... not Liquid's arm. Since he was possessing Ocelot's arm, do you think he had the information to realize that he was, in fact, not the inferior one?
I mean...
Because he never brings it up again.
That's true, he doesn't. And I think it's telling, right? He never brings it up again, and it's so focal to his character in the first one that must mean he knows. For what variability will count for his 4 appearance, like, obviously he's completely in the know at that point.
Yeah.
Because, like, he even, at that point, we're even talking about how they're not even, like how they are not even genetically identical because of the fact that logically they wouldn't actually be.
Yeah. It is amusing how MGS2 did quite not know that, given that they apparently were able to use Liquid's body to fake
Yeah.
Snake being dead.
Yeah. Which, god damn, I want to know exactly the journey of how that happened. You know, like all of the philanthropy adventures off screen between 1 and 2, I really want to see. You know,
Yeah.
like them breaking into some kind of secret Patriot base to steal Liquid's corpse. Just like they're then taking out Metal Gears all around the world and like publishing editorials about corrupt government or whatever. Just like, I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I want there to just be like the Snake and Otacon adventures, without it being like either A, overshadowed by Raiden, or B, overshadowed by depression.
MGS4.
Yeah, I love it, but its theme might as well be sadness.
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up because like, unlike the trilogy, which all have one, like literally their themes can be summarized in one word.
Yeah. Well, again, it's supposed to be the same for 4 as well, but it's like weird.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's one where it's like sense or some shit.
Sense. I can see that.
But it goes off the rhyming scheme of, you know, Gene meme scene,
Yeah.
which makes me angry. But, because at least he kept that on,
Sense,
I think, until...
not sense.
What?
Sense, not sense. Dies posted.
Oh, okay, I didn't even fucking note it. I'm just like... I wasn't looking at the chat, I'm just like, why are you saying the same word? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, the special smells that only the old Snake can smell. Yeah. Okay. Had to turn the lights on. It was getting dark. But yeah, and then this one's also obvious, but he kept that up for Peace Walker at least. I know that, with that theme being peace.
Yeah.
So still one word theme. I don't remember if he continued it, and if so, what it was for 5.
Yeah. It's almost like 5 was a mess.
If anything, 5's one might have been just like language or something.
I could see that.
Or communication, I don't know. Point is, I don't care how much of a mess 5 was, because I love Skullface a lot. That's the thing I also like remembering, getting back into the Metal Gear swing of things. Now that I'm, going back listening to Metal Gear music and stuff, and it's recommended on YouTube again, and I'm just like, right, this is like my oldest fandom. I'm collecting just how much I fucking love Skullface.
Yeah. I know.
It's just so fucked up.
It is a thing I had to tolerate, and still have to tolerate.
Look, he's great, okay? He's just so fucked up.
I get it, he's your sad little meow meow.
He is. I let you have yours.
I know, I'm just... I'm...
The weird thing with Skullface, though, is that it's like, he's definitely the most, like, heinous of the Metal Gear villains. And that's, like, part of what I think is, like, interesting about him. Like, it's not just the edge factor, it's, like, that he is so heinous and yet, like, is so in line with the others, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he is that predecessor. Like, he's like primeval in a sense. Like,
Yeah.
he's that predecessor to everyone who fought, like, rebellion against the status quo. Like, it's just that his rebellion was just so fucking lacking in any humanity at all.
But yeah, I was gonna say something about it. Oh yeah, I for a second I thought you said he's so very Canis, and I'm like, I mean, I know that's why you like him, but also what?
That doesn't make any...
Exactly.
That wouldn't have even made sense.
Exactly.
He's so very Canis. I love how he's a strong trans man. Which, I mean, in all honesty, like, that's almost true. Like Skullface is like a trans demon. Like, he has transitioned faithfully into just, like, not even being a human person anymore.
Yeah. Again, I'm glad they were able to get a lot out of 5. I got, like, so much less out of 5 than I did out of any of the others.
Yeah, understandable. Like, I get it, but, like, it still was a game that had quite the impact on me. Like, but it's also one where it's, like we talked about before, like, I don't think I'll ever replay, ever. So,
Yeah.
like, it will also continue to then get better, I guess, because of the whole nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
Since I'll never actually go back and, like, re-experience, like, how unfinished it is, you know?
Yeah.
Although I am still really sad that they didn't include the actual, like, the final act of Kingdom of the Fly stuff.
Yeah. Like, there's that.
But they should definitely, like, if nothing else, there should be some kind of deal worked out where they can get that put back into, like, a special edition or something. Like, even if it's not, like, the full, like, scope of what it was supposed to be, like, at least put in, like, because they had, like, the cutscenes pretty much worked out, they had the level built for what, like, the island it was going to be on. Like, just put some of that in there, you know? Like, Twisted Metal lost this shit, you know?
Yeah. That would require Konami being somewhat decent.
Yeah, but still,
Okay.
like, come on, like, they had so much done, just fucking release it.
Okay.
Oh, but actually, you know what? No, hang on. One recovered memory. Metal Gear Solid 5 was bad, actually, because I just remembered the fucking female skulls.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, never mind. There's nothing good about MGS 5. It's actually, like, just crap. So, never mind. Should have almost fun with machine enemies. So, block frequency 45, okay, 5, rainbow threat. And 200 respiration will do 5 drops. Okay. Here's up. Complete 30 missions. Let's see, 4-star command code. And it unlocks chapter 6. Kind wish. Increase the engraved card's crit star gather rate by 150% if it's an Hearts card. There was once a man who made his way through Bakumatsu society with nothing more than his trusty katana and his friend's firearm, dreaming of a new age for his country of Japan. He dreamed of a world in which everyone could smile, laugh, and live in peace, and kept running as hard as he could to try and make that dream a reality. That modest wish, too big for any one person to realize, eventually swallowed the man whole as the times shifted beneath his feet. His katana and sword were meant not for killing, but for protecting. a free quest. Oh, okay, that's what that is. A 20 undead or book type enemy. Oh fuck. I've almost done that. I just need 2 more. So we got go riders for this one. Riders. Who should I find? It's a rider. What are we all about? Okay.
I feel like I'm at my cousin's house with this music. Yeah.
What's playing right now?
Oh, I'm playing the Rayman Origin soundtrack, and it's gotten to some level in the game that's very clearly got like a Hispanic kitchen kind of vibe to it.
That's a very strange thing to say that I immediately understand. The Hispanic kitchen kind of vibe, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We all know this vibe. Yeah, the mariachi band, yeah. Hello, Alex.
Oh, shit, the lad, he's here. He's
Yeah.
real?
half liquid doll and Knuckles. Are you not streaming?
Oh, I mean, I'm streaming, yeah. I just wasn't sharing my screen with you guys, I guess.
Why not?
Because I didn't ask.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, come on now. We know how this works by now. Just, you didn't ask. And there you go. That's the whole reason it's going to
Gene, meme, scene, sense. What?
Oh yeah, don't worry. That'll be a thing. You'll understand in time.
Okay. I mean, we could hypothetically watch this one with the audience, but
We could.
then we'd have to like listen to our own voices, and that's incredibly disorienting.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. Like,
Yeah, I
just
know, but
audio off,
yeah, I know.
stream playing.
I can just pretend to not know that.
Look at Dies having the same solution. Oh, hell yeah, Lord Mongoose! Subscribe!
Thank you for the subscription, Alex.
Whoever the fuck that is.
And some fucking asshole, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Fucker
shits himself.
probably hasn't even played Metal Gear Solid 3.
Snake Eater. For the PlayStation 2.
Oh, it's the song.
The final boss of Jiggle Physics. Jesus Christ.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, Alex. You say that, and I you know that gets my attention.
Alright, well, here it is.
Fucking God.
Wait,
What the
wait,
fuck is this?
Palmer, have you also seen the tweet of the... Yeah!
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, it just
What
popped
is
up.
this? What the fuck? Oh, this is fucking great. Oh my god.
You're racking your brain trying to remember who Lord Mongoose was? Yeah, no, just some fucker. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, no, it's a guy.
Also, the best.
Why is? Oh, that's Joshi's just grab it.
Happy birthday to my favorite image of Joji Nakata.
Oh, very good. I see what's happening here. What it would make it better though, if it was actually him carrying my Katawaki.
Yeah, that would have been even better. Actually,
He probably could. She's a Japanese like woman. She probably only weighs like 2 pounds.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I was just looking up my Katawaki facts.
Yeah, and is she only 2 pounds? Like I said.
Yeah,
Yep. Thing.
evidently it says that she's 43 somehow.
Mm.
Even though, like, she looks younger than me.
Look, that's just Japanese aging for you. Don't worry. When she hits like 50 or whatever, she's gonna rapid age all the way to 90.
Yeah. Japanese aging has 2 modes, and both of them are in Spirited Away.
Yes.
You're either the baby child from Spirited Away or the Ba-san from Spirited Away, with no in between.
Wait, the boss on?
Yeah, you know, fucking
Zaniba.
Yaga or whatever the fuck.
What?
Zaniba.
Oh,
Baba Yaga.
Or Yubaba. Wait, hang on. No, I got confused with 350. Yeah, but
Okay.
Yubaba.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm like Zaniba. I'm like, no, that's the good one. I mean, they look identical, so yeah, whatever. It works either way to describe the character we're talking about, but yeah.
Oh shit, here's another really fucking good one. Holy shit.
Oh, 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 what is it? No. No hug for Papa. No.
Yeah, clearly this is not Heaven's Feel route, Ilya.
Oh,
The one where she just casually overhears the fact that actually Kiritsugu was pretty much fine.
except that version is just the movies.
Oh shit, was it? Fuck,
Well-
did I get fucking did I get fucking Mandela affected into misremembering the events of Fate Stay Night because of Fate
Yeah.
Stay Night?
You sure did. I mean, look, it happens. But no, remember she learns all the Kiritsugu stuff in the visual novel version of the route from talking with Shiro. You know,
Oh, well,
because they repeatedly meet up over like the
Right,
first section of
right,
the story.
yeah. Okay,
And so he just like tells her openly about what Kiritsugu is like.
so it does, right, so it still happens though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, it was okay, that's, yeah, alright.
But because they cut all that out of the movies, they're just like, how's she gonna learn about the past? I don't know. She overhears Taiga or something.
Over here is Taiga just being all like, hey, yeah, so man, it sure was crazy that like Kiritsugu just kept like repeatedly over the span of like a decade going back to Germany to try and see someone. Sucks that he never succeeded.
Yeah, so that's what Germany is just like sad. You know, they got like the Autobahn, and it's like weird and complicated.
I need to complete mission.
I need to complete. Just need to do it.
Update data. I have been a bit behind doing the grinding for this on account of the fact that I work, and after working, I've been playing Metal Gear.
Yeah, as you should be.
It is a superior experience.
Really fucking is.
I like the part where Raiden was just like he did the flip up the stairs and fell.
Yeah. That shit was great. He was just all like, Colonel, watch me do a flip.
Snake, stop being dumb.
No, I'm
No, I have a new code name now. Remember?
I'm right now.
Raiden, stop being dumb.
Thank you,
Oh.
Colonel. Also, no. Right. I order you to stop being a dumbass.
Raiden, I order you to get me scissors. 61.
Ain't got no time for that, Colonel. From r/well that sucks. Spent a couple hours reducing a large batch of pizza sauce and the lid shattered, spilling glass into it. White Lightning 91 says, why would you even have a lid on it if reduction is your goal? The steam will just turn into further moisture if it's unable to escape. And I guess Op, whose name is Bochi the Glock, says, the profile picture is a side profile of a Glock, but the handle is Bochi.
Oh, okay.
Reduced it for the first half an hour plus until I was about happy with it. Then threw it into the oven to get some of the caramelized / deep flavors. And then Reddit user Power Wrist says, put the pan with the lid in the oven? And then Bochi the Glock replies, I was going to complain about it being a Wolfgang Puck brand pan that shattered when I put it in the oven for half an hour while preheating to max. Then I noticed the metal handle for the lid must have been touching the actual heating element since it got so discolored in that one part. Spent half an hour removing shards since they were all sizable chunks, seemingly tempered glass. Pizza came out great. I tried eating slowly and chewing thoroughly to catch any errant bits, but it remained crunchy on occasion. Only stopped after catching it the third time when I realized even tinier shards were in there. And then this other guy says, the fact that you risked eating it is so wild to me.
Look, people just be loving their pizza, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, and even better yet, here's the pizza.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? No.
Doesn't even look good. That fucker.
Yeah, it looks really
It
bad.
looks like that fucker got like a block of mozzarella and sliced chunks of it off. Instead of, you know, shredding it and distributing it evenly. Like don't get me wrong, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm no stranger to being bad at forming like a perfectly circular pizza crust myself, but that cheese distribution is fucked.
It really is. It doesn't look fucked up. Like it's got kind of like can be spatial neglect or something.
Yeah.
Oh god, the cement manufacturer.
No, you see, my excuse is that I don't, and this is like the main reason why I never got into cooking to any significant degree, despite Vincent's protests. I don't like getting oil and shit on my hands. Oh, you're talking about grated cheese. Never mind then.
He does like getting grated cheese on his hands.
Yeah, grated cheese is fine. Like you fucking you do the thing where you get the pizza, get the fucking dough round and spread out, and it's like, I got like olive oil on my hands now, and then you wash your hands, and then it's still on there, and then you wash your hands, and it's still on there, and then you wash your. What do I even cook then?
A lot.
Other shit. I made hanbagu one time. A couple times
Hanbagu.
actually. That shit turns out pretty good. Get like a red wine
Hanbagu.
reduction with that. It's like a Worcestershire ketchup red wine reduction sauce. It's pretty good.
I love that you pronounce Worcestershire correctly.
Make hamburgers but are afraid of oil. No, it's Hamburg steak. Also, I'm not afraid of oil. I don't like having oily fingers. It's different.
Fingies. Okay, his fingies are very delicate.
Yeah. Because, like, if I get oil on my fingers, then I might touch a computer. And then once oil gets on, like, a plastic thing, it's basically there forever. You'll just look away one day and you're like, oh, shit. You're afraid of the Hamburglar? Well, that's why you just go and you get like an 8-gauge shotgun. That way you never have to be afraid of the Hamburglar again, because you can just blast him into the next dimension. There you go. That's why I buy a decoy burger and fill it with the same glass shards that this fucker baked into his pizza.
Oh no, I was thinking more. What was the one the video with the guy like adding all the fucking sauce packets or whatever? Remember that one?
Wait, which one?
The video of the guy like opening up the sandwich or the burger or whatever and just putting like endless fucking sauce packets in there. Just that he got from all kinds of places.
Oh,
I fucking remember. And it
fuck,
eventually
that
just,
one! Right!
drowned
Right!
in it.
Right. Drown in it.
Yes.
Be careful, and when you're in a pinch, don't forget your kohai. Mashu kiri raito. I could ruin a burger with sauce packets, or I could use one tomato slice. No, that's real. You're real with that shit.
That's powerful.
Really is amazing how like society before would just like accept having a tomato slice on their burger. Shit's fucked up. Like, yes, I sure do enjoy having flavors in my burger. Let me just put the water slice on here that will wash all of the flavors away the instant I bite into it. Just build the palate cleanser directly into the burger. Why would you
Isn't
do
it-
that?
Wasn't it like two tomato slices normally?
It depends. L takeout. No, here's the thing, right? I love tomatoes, okay? Tomatoes are great. I don't want that shit on my hamburger.
And the burger.
Besides, like, the tomatoes that they put on burgers don't even fucking taste like anything. If they put fucking heirloom tomato on there, that'd be alright, but regular tomatoes are just water. Like red water pods. I hunger for burger. What the fuck is this, Dio? What the fuck?
What?
No, this is not Dio. This is Warhammer. Well, that was fucking magical.
Well, that's pretty good.
Anyway, yeah, if people started putting slices of tomato that actually tasted like anything and not just like vaguely tomato flavored water, then maybe I would accept that on Borgar, but as it stands, no.
I wouldn't. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's all.
Borgar should be meat and cheese. And then maybe some condiments, and that's it.
Wow, not even garden greens or red onion.
Fuck no.
Wow. Okay, so I've by the way, I started following the greatest Tumblr of all time.
Yeah.
Very new, very fresh, just came out the oven. Type Moon Smash or Pass.
Mm.
The first two
Right,
polls.
of course.
The first two polls thus far have been Saba and Vampire Saba from Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
The third poll, which just came out fucking less than an hour ago, is Aoko.
Okay.
Yeah, Aozaki.
Just alone? Or just like, hey, like, let's... I guess it's like, what would you smash Naoko Aozaki?
Yeah, it's
So
just
it-
individual characters, and
Yeah, it's not
they-
even like comparing them. It's like, who's
No.
more smashable? It's just each one. Okay.
So, naturally, like, it's gonna almost, in pretty much every case, it's just gonna be overwhelmingly people hitting the smash button. Like, it's Type Moon.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have to get to, like, Mephistopheles before people start having second thoughts.
And even then, it wouldn't be enough people.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Like, if you put Mephistopheles up, it'd still be like 50-50.
Yeah. Well, how many people do you think there'd be? It would be in line for fucking Shield, though?
Fuck, fewer than for Mephistopheles, actually. That's a better example.
Right? Yeah, that is a better
Shit.
example.
Okay, so currently Aoko Aozaki is at 100% smash
Yep, and that's understandable.
because no one else has voted yet.
Good. Look, it's her. Okay, it's the last. Like
Yeah.
she's good. All right, like that's just how it is. Now, I would say for her personally, but that is just to show my solidarity with Toka. You know, that wouldn't be like my actual opinion. It would just be like, hey, I want to put in a good word with the real one.
Yeah, well, in these sorts of situations, like, you really do have to think of them in like a vacuum. Because it's funny, you know, like they're like in the plastic container, and they're just like, ah, you fucker, get me out of the vacuum. There's dust in here.
So much it is.
But yeah, you need lettuce, tomato, and cheese. Actually,
Yeah.
for a burger, you need a bun and meat in there. I feel like
Yeah.
those are probably the more important now.
Yep. Absolutely.
Burger King lettuce. Yeah, where it's Ash holding the dying Celebi and says Burger King lettuce. Yeah. Yeah.
I like how just not good at all of a company Burger King is.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
none of their food is good. And yeah,
So,
they
like-
persist.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So like I'll get and eat Burger King on occasion,
Yeah.
but even still,
Oh.
like I can't disagree with you there.
No, exactly. That's what I was like saying. Like I also have eaten it, and like yeah, I know. Like I'd do it again. Like I wouldn't like it, but I'd do it again.
Yeah, you just walk past a Burger King, nothing's compelling you to eat there, but still you're just like shit, it's like fucking San Andreas thing. You're just like shit, here we go again.
For me, specifically, it's the chicken fries.
Oh yeah, no, the chicken fries are great.
That's
I do
like it.
also really like the regular fries.
Mm,
There's just
I would
something about
say,
them.
for me, I would say like the biggest like unexpected winner for like fries is actually McDonald's. Like McDonald's fries when they're fresh.
Oh
like,
yeah,
hot
yeah, no,
as
that,
fuck, like
that
oh my
shit's
god,
like that shit's like
Yeah.
crack cocaine.
it is amazing.
Yeah. I need a photo of my dog.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Let's see here. That one. Oh shit, I didn't tell Bill Spot not to do it. He's gonna scrunch my dog.
No.
Oh wow, she did not survive. She is gone. She is not even in the photo anymore.
Rip.
Poor Bubba. Alright, well let's just share the results of that.
It really is just nothing. It's just like an abstract picture of like an end table and a couch.
Yeah.
Like, had you not said anything about like there's supposed to be a dog in here, I would have just been like, why did you smush just a picture of furniture?
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What kind of aspect ratio are we looking at?
What did I ask?
No, further to the left. Okay. No. So I got one of those Christmas cards. I got one of those Christmas cards that's got like the sleeve in there for putting like money or like a little gift. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Photoshop a picture of my dog, and it's gonna have like the Christmas border around it. And it's gonna be great. Back in my day, we didn't have pictures of dogs. We had rocks. Colors. No, adjust. HSV. Actually, let's do HSL instead, because that one is better. Bump up that fucking color saturation. Make the colors warmer. There we go. Yeah. Look at that fucking before and after. That shit's great. Big fan of colors. Y'all ever think about colors?
So what the fuck do you think I'm doing right now?
Being epic.
Not thinking about color.
Yeah. Christmas
Christ.
lights. Look at some fucking Christmas lights.
Okay, there we go. Bond up for the final time, probably, but not really. Bond level 5 for mysterious Ranmaru X. I have not talked to her in my room even one time, and she is at Bond 5 already.
Yeah.
She bombs up so fucking quick.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say?
I have received 5 Ranmaru coins.
Normal, and then change that. Oh yeah, this shit's great. Here, actually, I'm gonna let's stream. There we go. Right. Right.
Hell yeah.
See what I can hear.
Dog is becoming better.
Oh, not addition.
Defeat 20 undead or book type enemies. So, defeat 60 enemies with the Earth attribute.
Actually.
Red. 30 enemies.
So we get the red
heavy
channel.
attribute.
Right. Okay, let's see here. How the fuck do I... Can't really do, like, channel to alpha, can I?
Oh,
Okay, what if I multiply? What if I just multiply this thing into itself a bunch? Oh, actually, don't need to do any of that. Let's just adjust those fucking levels, brother. There we go. Why the actual fuck would anyone want that behavior, Krita? What is wrong with you?
Would want what?
That behavior?
What baby?
I go to copy paste. So if I just select this entire thing and then I copy it, when I paste it into the other thing, it alongside with that, it pastes an infinitely spanning white background around the thing that I pasted. And I'm just sitting here like, what kind of psychopath would want that? Who did this? Anyway, now with the power of God and anime on my side, actually, let's do this again. Okay, hold on, group layer. But shit. No. Actually, what if I just do this? Oh yeah, that's hot. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's exactly what I fucking needed right now. Yeah.
But just the square of dog in the midst of all the lights.
Yeah, exactly what it's all about. Maybe a bit more visibility for the other shit. There we go. All right, so now I need text. Can I text on a line?
Probably.
Oh wait, that's right. Fucking Krita's text editor is shit. Let's do the font from Modern Warfare 2. There we go. Go. Yes. Your style. You need that fucking drop shadow. Yes.
What are you making, like the ultimate fucking Christmas card? Is that what this is?
Yeah, duh. Normal. Normal. Oh god. Let's make the drop shadow white, actually. Because I am racist. There we go. Make the text green. This is ugly as shit. I mean, it's already green. Let's make the text white. I mean, there we go. And then the shadow can be green. Yes. That's exactly right. This is exactly correct. This is everything that I wanted it to be and more. Speaking of Smonking Crate, there is pizza, so I must go acquire some of it. return,
Is
and then perhaps we will be able to fast.
no.
So are these new are these like Digimans tangentially?
The Demons.
That's an interesting guess.
They do look like they would fit in the character design space. Or I mean, with a couple more like gun arms, maybe.
Arms.
Yarmud.
Yeah.
The world's first Gyaru Darmud.
Ah, yeah. Powerful.
Let's see here. do the magic wand. Oh, this might work perfectly, actually. Oh yeah, no, that's pretty much fucking perfect. Awesome. Well, actually, no, I just need the one. Just need one at a time. Fuck. There we go. Alright, and then the next one. Alright, and then the next one. Actually. Around maybe? No. Oh. Well, that strand just kinda sucks ass, actually. Let's just get rid of that one. There we go. There we go. Then let's duplicate that one. Alright. Go. And then put
Duplicate.
that down. No. There. There we go. Alright. And then let's go ahead and get rid of some of that a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a pretty good image. I will say.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if you think about it, you know, like, I feel like the vision here is on par with the great, like Hideous Kojima.
Like Van Gogh, Pagliacci, and Jeff.
The killer.
Yeah.
Andrew Husey.
Mm,
Mm,
the great.
Just. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I mean that's Etsy. Someone actually worked on that. So I won't shamelessly steal that one. Boom. Yes. Although with that we might not actually need the outline. Maybe black with a bit lower opacity. There we go. All right. Alright, and I think we're basically good now. Alright. Now time to print. Krita does not have print. Which is an interesting choice. Alright. And thus concludes that. So we should be good now. Where is Pikmin?
Pikmin? I haven't been playing that in months.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I have to scale the things, actually. Size canvas needs to be in inches. What in the fuck? Scale. Weird. Okay. So this would be 8.5 by 11. Is this the real physical size? I think maybe. Do 50%. Okay. Alright. That motherfucker. Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay. And now I have the printed Bubba,
The Bubba?
Yeah.
and I will tuck that into the Christmas card.
The print.
Yep. And there we go. And I just have to sign that and put that into the mail. How's everybody's Tuesday going?
Well, it's Sunday for starters.
So pretty bad.
Pretty bad, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. What happens? So we get shit on.
Yep.
Oh, also, I finished my my pistol and knife only run of RE4.
Nice.
So, pistol knife only and no merchant, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was panicking at the end because I was worried, like, oh fuck, please tell me the fucking rocket launcher that Ada tosses you doesn't count, and it doesn't, so we're good.
Nice.
Just running out Pocket Circuit in Like a Dragon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh!
More pocket circuit, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned to you, Vincent, that I recently acquired a few of the Yakuza games, right?
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm mostly just waiting because, like, what usually happens when you get a franchise hyperfixation like that is you make me play it eventually. That hasn't happened yet.
Oh, no, because, like, I didn't hyperfixate, I just played, like, 3 of them and was like, yeah, that's good.
So what you're telling me is you're a fake fan.
I am! I'm like one of those shitty fans. They make them in China where they don't even spin very well. Oh shit, snake eating itself. Oh, I'm gonna watch this video. Oh. Oh, poor snake.
no.
Just gotta, like, get him to release himself from himself. There we go. Oh my god. He swallowed himself quite a ways.
Okay, so I cannot verify this because they have since deleted the tweet potentially, but whoever is running the Bill Clinton Twitter account seems to have accidentally, so you know, fucking Rosalind Carter died, etc.
Yeah.
And whoever's running the Bill Clinton Twitter account, I guess, posted a thing that was like, Rosalind Carter was the embodiment of a life lived with purpose. Maya and Hillary's full statement, accompanied with an image talking about the life and work of the now deceased Senator Dianne Feinstein.
Whoops.
I guess they had a prepared image for when she dies. And
Oh.
they accidentally tweeted that one out.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I just decided she was dead. Which, you know what, whatever. Maybe it turns out that it was prescient, you know? They just kind of knew ahead of time.
Yeah. Oopus poopus. Also, I forgot about Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
What? What?
most people have.
What?
I don't know.
Lowest unemployment rate in history, come on.
Yeah.
He did not have sexual relations with the girl, you know?
Except he did.
Yeah, but like, you know, he said he didn't, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's literally the part they use to try to get him on Yeah. What are we talking about?
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah, somehow we've ended up chatting about, what, 41st President Bill Clinton? Is that the right number? I'm spitballing it.
Fucking remember something. 108th President Bill Clinton.
Okay, so I typed into Google Billy C, and for whatever reason, for a moment there, I was surprised when that didn't actually turn up the right result.
Yeah.
42nd.
We're seconds
Oh, you were
off
close.
by one.
Oh, you were close though. Goddamn. Yep. 42nd Presidente.
There are a lot of good images being posted for Idiot Tanjobi 2023.
George Bush Sr. was 41st. Yeah, that would check out by that
That
math.
fucker.
Yeah, he was basically just Reagan too. So yeah.
I love Reagan too.
But Reagan
The
was
sequel.
like the greatest president of all time, so Reagan 2 would be like the second greatest president of all time.
Okay, it seems to have glitched out, but the link that's in random does work.
Oh yeah, this one!
Yeah, we'll see.
I've seen this one.
So good. I love how much of himself was in himself.
Oh my god, yeah. What a fucking idiot.
Like if I just keep going eventually.
This is an allegory for the Republican Party. Actually,
Sometime
George
ago,
Bush Sr. was way
he
older
set
than
out to
41.
imagine the tools that would bring the fun of interactive creation to artists.
He was
Tools that would allow free
206.
experimentation.
Yeah.
Alone or in small groups, regardless of experience or artistic domain.
Okay.
Thanks to these new tools, each of the artists creates a unique and interactive universe. Given all of this creative potential, a small group of artists chose to breathe life into a character in a world you
Yeah.
all know so well.
The nerd accepts a challenge from the nostalgia critic.
Long ago, the primordial forest, deep and mysterious, witnessed the birth of a man. A vegetable. No. A thingamajig.
I'm gonna just stop whatever that's going on there. The thing is almost over, and I think it's just a soundtrack from some part of the thing that's nonsense. You know, the nonsense.
Yeah, the nonsense.
The nonsense.
Oh no! Fan art. That is tragic. I saw a video last night of this woman who does humane mouse rescues.
Oh hell yeah.
She had a bunch of mouse babies, and one of them was like dry. One of them was the hair was coming in, fur was coming in,
Yeah.
and the mouse baby had like dry and flaky skin that was uncomfortable.
Oh.
There's this video of this woman being like, yeah, so this happens sometimes. So what you want to do is you want to get a little paintbrush, and you want to get some olive oil, and you want to just paint the olive oil onto the fucking. It looks like a partially formed fetus.
Yeah.
Just painting oil on.
Yeah. Look what you do. You just paint the mouse. Paint the mouse baby.
Yeah, you paint the mouse baby.
Yeah, do it now.
Okay, hold on. The edible cat litter lady. I don't like a lot of those words that you just said.
I didn't like any of that. What?
Alright, let's see this shit. Oh. Okay. It is an unrelated edible thing that has been made to look like cat litter.
Yeah, it's okay. That's moderately better. Huge fart interrupts King's coronation.
There's a new version of this post. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, I thought that was one of those things where you like found something really good and you started doing
No.
the whisper talking thing where you were like, "Oh, what is that?" Except
No,
no, that was just coughing.
Well, incidentally, I did find something really good. I'm
yeah.
watching right now. It's Hololab's very own Soda-chan, but she is like doing a cat song. It's called
my God.
Happy Meowth Day.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I also found something great. I'm gonna need you to
Oh,
check
yeah.
random at your earliest convenience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is better than anything I could ever have seen ever in my life. That is truly powerful.
Lethal Company is the funniest game ever. Yeah, we should look into maybe doing Lethal Company at some point. I've heard that it's good.
What's
That
Lethal
is good.
Company?
Yeah.
Some kind of game. I'd say it occupies the same kind of like social gameplay space as Phasmophobia.
That's not half bad then.
Yeah. I believe a handful of players are like wandering around in this facility with a creature. A co-op horror about scavenging at abandoned moons to sell scrap to the company. Yeah, so like you got one player in some kind of control room. It's got sort of like the asymmetric gameplay sort of stuff as you get in like the fucking the keep talking or everyone explodes. You know that thing?
Yeah.
Except instead of, defusing bomb, it's like, open this gate, please. Hit these buttons. Please close the gate. Please close the gate. The creature is on the other side of the gate. So on and so forth. Yeah, similar to games you've played, Phasmophobia. Screams cutting off when you leave rooms is very hilarious. Hell yeah. Ever heard of the Metroid Dread game? I hate Nintendo. happy 17th birthday to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess wolf emoji that was released on November 19th, 2006. You too can play as the cool and epic version of Link in a game that wants to be Ocarina of Time but is best when it's not trying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but Alex, if I may recommend, like I said, the Happy Meal
Okay,
Day,
yeah,
it is there.
All right.
So it's it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty good. The fucking the idol dances that they do have always been so just terribly interesting to me for these sorts of videos.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of it is just kind of moving, because I guess they're expected to move.
Oh, I mean, that is what a dance generally is.
I know, but why?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Okay. Just got through 4 of the requests. 4 of the 7. So the other 3.
7.
Yes, the 7.
From the boy.
Words. Ugh.
That leaves 3 though.
Yes. 3 more colorings that I'll do off stream and post in the usual places.
Y'all know where to find it. Y'all know.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Just in case there are infiltrators here that don't know how to find things. Don't
Just in
tell them.
case there are imposters.
Yes.
Suspicious.
Amogus.
Among Us.
No, Belch.
The usual places. Tell me more. Plug.
Who's plug?
So that Sneasler got banned from OU, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
Why they banned Sneasler? Why would they do that?
Because Sneasler is a bad design. Anyways, you can find
It's just
me on
Sneasel.
Yeah, but long Sneasel.
long.
Why?
Everyone loves long Sneasel. It's Halucha on crack.
Yes.
Halucha was already on crack, so that's like 2.
I got the Twitters, unfortunately, still. There is... It's Sneasel if they tried to make it sexy. Yeah, and I don't like it. Weavile's better.
No, because they ruined the shiny.
Look, it's fine. The shiny's fine.
No, it's sunburn. Post pink. Dire Claw.
Daw.
What is this? Just Night Slash but poison? Yeah, it's just Night Slash but poison. Dire Claw is affected by Mirror Move and King's Rock. How fucked up is it that like Mirror Coat and Magic Coat are different attacks? When I was a kid, I never fucking understood what the hell Magic Coat was supposed to do.
Coat you in magic. But yeah, I've got my Discord, which you can join if you join my Patreon. Plug. Otherwise, I think that's it for this stream, fellas.
I hope you all had a good time.
It was nice. Ugh. Ugh. It was nice hanging out with all y'all. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry for constantly shitting on you, Palmer.
Why are you shitting on Palmer?
But